What's going on, guys? Welcome to another video. Today we've got the Mate XS in for another video. We're going to do something cool with it, I think. Someone was requesting what's the differences between this new foldable phone and previous model. So we picked the P30 Pro. We felt like it was probably the closest contender, probably the right type of clientele that would upgrade to this new foldable phone. It's someone who's already previously owned a P30 Pro. So we thought we'll compare them and show you what this upgrade has and what you can expect from upgrading to the foldable phone. Here they both are. So we've already done an unboxing of the Mate XS. So if you want to check that out, I'll link that in the description and check it out above me right now. So you can check that out. So I'm not gonna go into detail really about what's inside the box. And we're mainly just gonna compare the two phones. So here they are. We're gonna go over the outside first, the exterior, and then we'll jump into some more details really. So on the outside, on the front, one of the key differences is the actual size. So you can see Mate XS is slightly longer. It's not particularly wider, it's around about the same size. I'll put the actual dimensions up on the screen now so you can see what they are exactly. Obviously, the Mate XS has that wraparound screen, so on the back you've got the cameras located on the left-hand side for both of these, along with the flash, but the main difference is there's a screen the whole way around on the XS compared to you've got that back color on the P30 Pro. On the top, you haven't got much on the P30 Pro, just some infrared sensors and a microphone. You've got your microphone on the XS on the top as well. On the bottom, you've got speaker, USB-C, and a SIM card holder for the P30 Pro. And on the XS, you've just got that USB-C and that speaker. So that is the cosmetic sides. Obviously, they've both got the wake and sleep buttons on the side and the volume knocker. This is not like the P30 Pro, which doesn't have volume knocker, but the XS has the fingerprint scanner on the side, whereas the P30 Pro has that fingerprint scanner underneath the screen. So one of the key differences there. So in terms of exterior, there's a few differences. It's not massive. The only massive exterior difference is obviously that screen on the XS, as it's foldable, fold in and out, and it's basically ginormous. That is obviously the ginormous difference between both these phones. If you disregard that, they actually have very similar exteriors. So in terms of colorways, this XS only comes in Interstellar Blue so far, which is the color we have here. It's more of a purpley. The colors the P30 Pro comes in is a massive range of colors. You've got Aura, Black, Crystal Blue, and there are other colors available, but you can check out all the different colors that we have on ePhones.com right now. The display size for the XS is 8 inches compared to the 6.47 inch display on the P30 Pro. So again, you're getting that much bigger screen size, which is to be expected for a phone that's foldable out like this. The P30 Pro is waterproof, IP68 to be specific, whereas the Mate XS is not. So if you're someone that wants that waterproof functionality, I would advise maybe sticking to the P30 Pro and not upgrading. The Huawei Mate XS is extremely susceptible to damage from water due to that folding screen, and you can get inside sort of the hinge area and get to all the inside. It's unlikely, but it is possible, and it is not waterproof, so just be careful with that. If you're moving over to the Mate XS, you will be getting an upgraded processor. So this has the Kirin 995G compared to the Kirin 980 that the P30 has. So in terms of gaming and in terms of running everyday programs a little bit quicker, this Mate XS will be better for that. On the P30 Pro and the Mate XS, their cameras are slightly different as well. So you've got a 40 and a 20 megapixel camera followed by an 8 wide angle, and on the P30 Pro, and on the Mate XS you've got that 40, 16 and 8 megapixel with another sensor on the bottom. So you've got that quad camera setup on that XS, but on the P30 Pro you've got that slightly higher megapixel rate. Turning the phone over, on the P30 Pro you've got that 32 megapixel front facing camera, whereas on the Mate XS there is no front facing camera. You simply just have to flip the phone over, so you still get exactly the same camera functionality from the rear camera as you do from the front camera, as it is the same camera. So in terms of RAM, the amount of RAM you'll be getting in a P30 Pro is the exact same, assuming you go for the 512 gigabyte memory version. So you'll be getting that 8 gigabytes of RAM in both devices. The Huawei Mate 20 XS has 8 gigabytes, and so does the Huawei P30 Pro in 512 gigabytes of storage. In terms of operating system, the P30 Pros generally come preloaded with EMUI 9 or Android Pie 9.0, whereas the Mate XS comes with EMUI 10. The Huawei Mate XS also does run on Huawei's new HMS system. So just to bear in mind, right now you will not be able to have access to any of those Google services if you upgrade to the Mate XS. There are ways around this, but we won't go into detail about that right now. But as a base stock model, you won't have that Play Store, those Google Maps, all those sort of Google applications, whereas the P30 Pro still has support for all those applications. So that is a massive key difference between both these phones as well. You will also be getting a battery boost with this Huawei Mate XS. You'll be having 4,500 milliamp hours worth of battery in the Mate XS compared to the 4,200 on the P30 Pro. So you will be getting that upgraded battery size on the Huawei Mate XS. The Huawei Mate XS is also 5G compatible, so you'll be able to get those 5G speeds, assuming you've got a 5G connection on the Huawei Mate XS. So that is another positive for the XS upgrade. That is the specs difference. Both phones have all that normal NFC functionality, those sensors, those ambient light sensors, and all other generic sort of things that the majority of modern mobile phones have. They've both got them, so I won't go over in massive details all that. In terms of actual hard spec, those are the key differences, the ones I've covered already. I will quickly show you the differences in a screen. So if we turn both these phones on for now, you can see there are a little bit of a difference. The Mate XS is much larger. You've got that double display basically compared to the Huawei P30 Pro. If we compare these directly right now, you can see you could probably fit two P30 Pros into the same screen size as the Huawei Mate XS. So in terms of double the size, it is about that. Now you don't miss out on any display size as well with the Mate XS compared to the raindrop that the Huawei P30 Pro has. It has that sort of drop down for that camera slot, whereas the Mate XS has that clear open, a full 8 inches display. As previously mentioned, the selfie camera is not present on the Mate XS on the front of the screen. You simply have to click that camera button here, flip it around, and it will say please flip the phone around to use the other camera. You simply turn it around and there is the other camera. In terms of a brief sort of comparison, that is about it for the differences. I've covered sort of the main ones. Again, if you want to see a more in-depth, I'll link them in the description so you can check it out for yourself. If you do want to see the unboxing of this Huawei Mate XS, I'll have that linked in the description below and above me right here now, so you can check that out. We did a full breakdown for this XS on our other channel, ephones.com. Check that out, it will be in the description right now. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to subscribe. If you have any questions about the Mate XS, the P30 Pro, or any other products that we have live on any of our stores, just let us know in the comments below and we'll make sure to get back to you. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video and I hope to see you in the next one.